This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday,
It's hump
halfway
day.
through the week,
Yep.
and it did not rain at my house yesterday, which I was surprised. Not that I noticed, so I was happy about
I don't
that.
think it rained at my house either,
I was
but it
just-
was just gloomy.
Yeah, well, it's gloomy.
Yeah, it's just gloomy.
And then peaks of sunshine.
But well,
Peaks.
I'll take the peaks.
I'll take it.
I'll take the peaks. I don't like the peaks, not the valleys.
No.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is life, though.
That is life. Yeah, that's what I was
Here's
referring
life.
to. Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of, Kel, I think
Yeah.
you'd appreciate this. You know how they say life is like the peaks and the valleys? When I'm at a peak in my life, I
What?
get worried.
Oh, because you know what's coming.
Yes! Is that terrible?
No.
I'm like, Dad blasted, I'm happy.
You know,
I love my life, I love my family, I love my job, and then I'm like, what's coming?
Yeah, I know. You have to think about that.
Do you know what I'm saying, though?
But let me just tell you something I read in the Good Book the other day. It's hard
Okay.
to believe. Honestly, they said just to to embrace the troubled times because, of course, it gives you patience and it builds character. And so I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to be happy about anything that comes along that's a little tough. I'm in. I'm good.
Well, I'm just trying to enjoy it. I
Well,
gotta stay.
you're at a
I'm
point.
at a peak right now, guys, and I don't.
Okay.
And that's not braggadocious. That is just saying I'm content. Content is a great word.
You know what that's like? That's
What?
like Sunday night.
What is Sunday
Because you know
night?
you're going to have to get up early and come to work on Monday.
That is. My life is a constant Sunday night.
Anyway.
There we go.
okay.
I do want, guys, it's a very special day.
It is.
May 12th happens to be the day of the birth of my mother.
Happy birthday, Brenda!
There's my mama.
Your mama.
Me and my mama, we are silly. If you've ever met my mother, you've met me. If you've met me, you've met my mother.
I know, she
We are
is
the same
adorable.
person, personality-wise.
She really is adorable. And when she comes on the show, we love to have her come on the show and cook and everything, but she's competitive.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to cooking, ain't nobody beat my mama cooking. Ain't nobody gonna beat her.
I played games with your mom, remember? She and I had tussled one day.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I remember.
Oh, Brenda.
Can we sing happy birthday to her real
Yes,
fast?
let's do it.
Okay, you pick the key.
Okay.
Here we go. This is for my mama.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mama. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Yay.
Brenda.
My mama.
Yeah, your mama.
My
She's a
mama.
good gal. She's a good gal.
She
My
is.
good gal.
And by the way, by the time she sees this,
Yeah.
I hope the flowers that I sent to her have arrived.
Oh, and she loves flowers.
She loves flowers.
I'm always
now,
happy to
she
get
does
them.
not have a green thumb.
Oh.
Her mama did. My grandma.
right.
And she said it skipped her
It skipped
generation.
a generation and went down to you.
But happy birthday, Mom.
That's
Sorry.
okay, Brenda. You're good at everything else, and you're the best cook I know. I'm just saying.
She will love that.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
All right, we got to show you this. We got a special message from a fan yesterday. We love our fans, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's check this out.
Thank you, Kat and Jimmy, for having me today.
Oh,
Kat and Jimmy, for having me
that is
today.
Tori
That's
Tennant.
Tori. Yes, that's Tori. Tori
Oh.
helped her mama write a book, and they were on the show yesterday, and she was adorable. She got a little bit more talkative as she was headed out the door, but she was so
Can I just say,
adorable.
too, that book was beautiful. The illustrations
Were gorgeous.
Beautiful, and it looked just like Tori and
And her mom.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
they were gorgeous people inside and out.
Yeah.
Just lovely, lovely.
I tell you, I just think that's amazing that Tori has such a great example in her mother and walking her through writing a book at 4 years old. I wish I'd have had that experience. I love that.
I know. See, Kelly, growing up, we didn't have books in my house. We had a TV.
Oh, there you go.
And it's and here I am. So it's kind of full circle.
Well, I get that. And real quick, my brother was 3 years older. This is the story my mom tells. And she would try to read to both of us at the same time, kill two birds with one stone. He's 3 years older. I ain't interested in his books because
Yeah.
I can't relate to him. So she said, Kelly, you just get up and walk away. And I'm like, and I still have trouble with the reading today. It's okay. I like to learn. I don't read for fiction. When I read to learn something.
Yeah. I never read for nothing, Kel. I'm just being honest with you. Jesse, were you a reader in school? Like, I know people who are like book worms. Like, they love reading.
Not me. I wasn't one of the guys who was.
No?
You wouldn't find me stuck in a book
Not
very
very in a
often.
book.
But
What would you do for a pastime then?
I mean,
was it sports, video games?
Yeah,
what?
sports, video games, watching TV, and again, here we are. So,
Yeah, here we are.
Playing
Makes sense.
outside, getting into trouble, fishing, getting dirty, all
good,
kinds of stuff.
good. Regular
stuff.
guy
Breaking
stuff.
bones,
stuff.
all that kind of stuff. So, hey, guys, by the way, if you didn't see David Chasanov's story this morning on that book written by the little girl and her mother, you should definitely check that out on ozarksfirst.com. Great story from him. Okay, a couple of headlines this morning, guys. You may have heard me talk about this, and you probably will hear me talk about this for a long while here. The NFL coming out with their schedule today. National Football League schedule coming out tonight at 7 p.m. So we're going to see what the things look like for the Chiefs. We do know their home and away opponents. We did get some breaking news this morning on Daybreak, though. A schedule leak happened for at least the Chiefs' first game. Their home opener will be September 12th. That's their first game of the year. They will host the Cleveland Browns at home. So we do know that. They'll also host at home at some point this year, as they always do, the Raiders, Chargers, Broncos. They're also going to have the Packers, Bills, Steelers, Giants, and Cowboys. But we do know they'll start things at least with the Cleveland Browns September 12th to start the season.
That's funny because Jesse, Patrick Mahomes and I were texting this morning about this, and Pat was like, "Yo, did you hear about the schedule?" And I was like, "Wait, what's happening?" So,
well, I'm glad you told us just in time. I got that message.
Thanks, Jeremy, for that.
I'm gonna have to go to a road game this year because the Raiders have their first season in Las Vegas this year. Brand new stadium right there by the Strip. They have a nightclub in their end zone, guys. Look at this. This is crazy. You got to spend that money somewhere. And apparently, this is it. A nightclub in the end zone. I would love to go to a game there for a road game just because there's so much to do. I don't necessarily think I'll be able to afford to sit in those sweet end zone nightclub seats, but man, that'd be something.
Only in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Kelly, would you go?
Would I go? For that experience, I might go, yeah.
That looks fun. But we could do other stuff in Vegas.
We could totally. Yeah, we need a trip to Vegas. It's not far, it's just on Allegiant.
Right,
Real quick.
yeah. Allegiant Stadium, actually, is the name of the stadium.
Quick question, too. What were the Raiders before they were Las Vegas Raiders?
Oakland.
That's it.
That's right.
I couldn't think of it, yes.
Out in the Bay. And it's, I'm a Chiefs fan, huge Chiefs fan, but part of me, a little bit of me died inside when they moved from Oakland to Las Vegas because rivalry isn't the same. Still want
I just hope their cheerleaders are wearing feathers like Vegas showgirls.
Some Rockette style stuff.
Okay,
next headline here. Speaking of feathers, Chick-fil-A may cause a stir here.
Speaking of feathers, that was funny. That was good, Jesse.
That was a good one, Jesse.
That was good.
Yeah, the Sultan of segue here. If you go to Chick-fil-A, you are not going to get that much sauce because they are facing a sauce shortage.
No!
I swear, there's a shortage with everything this year, and this one is add this to the list here.
Kelly, brace yourself. I know how you feel about
I
this.
am serious about
Hey guys,
this.
one sauce per entree here. So if you get 10 nuggets, you get one sauce.
No!
I
enough.
order 4 nuggets and 4 sauces, Jesse.
That is one sauce per nugget.
I know it.
Nugget, chase it with a sauce.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's going to be something. So if you get a 30-pack of nuggets, you're getting 3 sauces.
I'm going to send my friends through that don't do the sauce to get the extra sauce.
Just send them through, yeah.
I thought they were selling their sauces now at the stores. Remember, we
But
did a
I like
story
the
on
sweet and
that.
sour sauce, not the Chick-fil-A
that's-
sauce. Can I get the sweet and sour?
It's all the sauce.
Oh my gosh, Kelly, you're gonna have a
All
nervous breakdown.
I'm going to have a breakdown.
Good luck to you.
TJ, I need one
fan
sauce
you.
per nugget.
Guys, so I was kind of that same way. I loved, really hefty on the sauce, but then of course, my mind goes to the healthy things, and I'm like, well, there was like 150 calories in one of the little Chick-fil-A sauces. I'm like, I gotta try something different. 'Cause I was like,
well, you'll just have to eat the sauce then and forget the nuggets.
well,
I guess
but on the flip side, I was terrible. My mom would yell because, or not yell, she'd get upset at me sometimes as a kid because if I was so hungry, I would just start, if I had the sauce before I would just start eating the sauce. With the fork.
That sounds like Kelly eating her butter.
Right out of the
Oh my
fridge.
goodness,
Okay.
where did you guys grow up? Sorry, okay.
Yeah, kind of sad, but I have to say I have a storage of sauces in my cabinet at home, Kelly, so I can lend you some.
Okay,
I have
sounds
cups
good.
full
Sounds good.
of some sauce, leftovers. In Springfield, it still looks a little bit gray out there right now, but we are going to see more of that sunshine as we head through the morning into the early afternoon. We're looking southeastward over downtown. Taking a peek outside your door, 49. That northeasterly wind still going to keep us on the chillier side today, but with the sunshine, temperatures are going to start to rebound. Northeasterly, really for all of us, sustained at about 5 to 10 or so here across the Ozarks Fox viewing area. Not very strong, and they're going to remain pretty light with high pressure settling in. The thing is, temperatures are actually warmer now compared to yesterday because of the cloud cover that's in play. Kind of acts like a blanket here across the region. 48 in Monette, 50 in Ava, West Plains, Mountain Home. We're at 47 in Fort Leonard Wood. Many of us a nice amount warmer than what we were this time yesterday. We're 8 degrees warmer in Lake Ozark yesterday. In Fort Leonard Wood, we were 6 degrees chillier comparing now to our Tuesday morning. There's the cloud cover, seeing still a few sprinkles out there. Not expecting really much, if any, moisture. Maybe a few raindrops, with this really going to diminish as we head through the remainder of the morning. In our wagon walking forecast, not going to be too bad at all. We're back into the lower 60s. We're introducing this, actually should say Rover. We're introducing Rover this morning. One of our loyal viewers, Deborah Vestal, sent this in to me. Thank you, Deborah. It's actually one of her friend's dogs, Tony. As we head through the remainder of the week, it will be great to get that lawn mowed. We're expecting dry conditions through the rest of our work week. Saturday is when conditions start to become a little more unsettled as our next storm system moves in. I think this is going to be one that could bring some storms, too. Futurecast shows that decreasing cloud cover through the rest of the afternoon. 60s for highs through the overnight, though, with high pressure moving on in. We're going to be seeing starry conditions and light winds, so that really does allow for our temperatures to cool. But we're back into the middle and upper 60s tomorrow, maybe even 70s across some parts of the region. A sign of what's to come. We keep the warming trend going into the weekend, but we also see the unsettled weather developing, too. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. This is Saturday at 9 in the evening. Most of us, at least for now, seeing somewhat dry conditions, some clouds hanging pretty thick out there. We keep that trend going into Sunday, expecting scattered showers and thunderstorms. This boundary that is moving in with this storm system kind of stalls across the Ozarks, and with that and little ripples in the atmosphere, little pieces of energy moving on through, we'll keep that chance for showers and thunderstorms into early next week, too. So looking a bit unsettled here in our certified most accurate 7-day forecast, but glass half full, we're not going to be all that chilly. We're back into the middle and upper 70s for highs, guys, heading into the start of next week.
And that's weather with The Tea. Coming up tomorrow is National Apple Pie Day. So Price Cutters brought some apple pies so that we can get prepared for tomorrow.
Yes!
I'm so hungry right now.
I'm so hungry, too.
We're just getting started on Wednesday. Come on back.
Happy